Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Vinyard. Have you ever wondered what happens to a bank-owned foreclosure after it's been sitting on the market for months and months? Well, I just got a really good opportunity to show you just that. In this video, walk around this new foreclosure, or this existing foreclosure, let me say. It's not new. It's been on the market for months and months. That's what's happened. That's why I'm doing the video, because it brings up a great point. What happens with these properties after they've been sitting on the market for a while? So let's jump right into it. Okay, so we have this property, and it's been on the market for, I think it's 90-something days, so 3 months. I get a phone call from the bank today asking me if I would please give them an evaluation, look at the property, and tell them why it's not selling. Well, number one, right off the bat, without even seeing the property or knowing where exactly it was, the only reason the house isn't selling in our market right now, or probably almost any market in the country, is price. But this one's a little bit different. Not only is it the price, but wait till you see this house. And hopefully after watching this video, you're going to know exactly like me why this house isn't selling. Now, first things first, let's talk about the area. This is a really nice area. It backs up to a golf course. I've played this golf course a million times. It's one of my favorites in all of Northwest Florida. So the location, you would say, could be, really good. Here's a couple problems. You're right at the end of the street, and you get all the traffic. There is so much traffic on this street. I mean, cars are just constantly going by. But look at the neighborhood. The neighborhood's gorgeous. You got all these are $500,000+ homes sitting on the golf course. You've got the golf course behind this street and the street across the street. So you're surrounded by golf course. And you're walking distance or a golf cart ride right up to the clubhouse. And they have a great clubhouse here. So the location, I would say, is great. Mostly military, retirees. So you got a little bit of older group here. But let's just look at the outside, number one. I mean, it looks horrible. I mean, it looks like crap. You got vines growing up the wall. I mean, nothing's been trimmed back. All these bushes are out of control. You've got leaves all over the roof. I mean, all that just shows a huge sign of neglect, which, doesn't help the case. So, what you're going to notice about this house, and I hate to give you the punchline, but this home is original. It's never been updated, and it's quite obvious. From your popcorn ceilings, your outdated light fixtures, the flooring. Oh, the flooring is atrocious. Okay, so this is one of the full baths. There's quite a few in this house. This house is over 3,300 square feet. But look at this tile. I mean, actually it's not even tile. I don't know why I said tile. It's wallpaper. But just look how dated. So this house is going to need all new flooring. I can just about guarantee you whoever buys this is going to want to renovate everything. I mean, wait till you see the other bathrooms. So this is the master suite with your sliders out to your own little private patio almost here, then out to the pool. You can actually see the golf course right behind us. That's actually a reachable par 5. Like I said, very fun course. One of the biggest benefits of living here. So you've got 2 nice sized walk-in closets, but this is your master. Who doesn't love carpet in their master? Oh, and you get a bonus. But look at this wallpaper, the tile job. I mean, this is old stuff. Here's your stand-up shower. I mean, look at it. The tile's cracked, moldy, coming to pieces. It looks it looks wavy. I mean, it really just needs to be gutted and redone. Look at your jacuzzi tub. I've never been a fan of the bathrooms in the front of the house, even though you can't really tell. Still, you're gonna get me in camera because I can't help this angles. All right, so here is your countertops. Now you have a ton of space. That's nice, but look at that nice little blue tile. So are you getting the impression and the idea how dated this house is? And we've only hit 2 areas. All right, so there's your master. It does have a split floor plan, which is nice. The office room here. So you have 2 little den areas. You got this little den living space area here that's sunken. I can't stand that either. For any drinkers, then that's a headache waiting to happen. You've got another little dining room area or whatever you want to call it here. But throughout the house, you're going to see a lot of ceiling stains. That's another thing. I just about guarantee you that roof's going to have to be replaced, which that's not going to be cheap on a house this size with that pitch roof. So here's your glorious kitchen. I will give it one thing. It is huge. But look at the floors. They're trashed, ruined. You got brass. Anytime you see brass, you know it's dated. Got a tiny little breakfast nook. Then you have your other little living room area. One thing I don't like about the house, for as big as it is, you don't have a lot of common living area. I don't really like that too much. Even though you could probably make this whole room here really jam up, but like I said, this kitchen's really a gut job. Oh yeah, I didn't see this. There's more water stains up there. Look at these fixtures. I mean, that is some old school stuff. You've got more damage up here, more water stains. Different fireplace. I mean, that tile's not the greatest looking stuff in the world. This carpet's ruined in here, so it's all gonna have to be replaced. This will have to be painted. Let's go ahead and walk out back real quick. So, a couple big issues I have out here on the back. You got some major tree trimming needs to be done first. This house is just very dark, I mean, because of all the trees around it. But number one, you'll never keep the pool clean. It'll be just a huge hassle. I've not even looked under the pool, don't even know what it's like. Not even going to right now. Then you've got all of this overgrown vegetation around here. You can't really even walk out to the golf course. And that would be one of the benefits. To me, it would be getting to walk out here and goof off and putt and chip and whatever. And you will get a lot of golf balls over here because they're going to hit that golf cart path right there, bounce all in this yard. There's one right there. So not sure what they had here. I mean, make a nice patio and everything, but I think all this needs to be just torn out of here. You've got some issues right here with this big tree. It's got to be trimmed back. I mean, you've got to get that trimmed. Insurance companies are going to have a fit. But, I mean, look, besides pressure washing, that roof just looks... I'm going to pull up the age and hopefully update the video when I edit it. But it looks like it's going to be an issue and have to be replaced. All right, that's going to be your bedrooms on that side. So living room here. You've got your pool, but like I said, you can't even see the sun. I mean, look. There's nowhere for the sun to get through, hardly. Remember, when it comes to buying anything that's a fixer-upper, you always got to think about the end result. Even with the end result, is it going to be marketable? Is it going to be, worth it, basically? Because one thing you don't want to have to go in and do is jack around with floor plans and stuff. In a house like this, you really can't. One of the problems, hardly any of the lights work, so there's your half bath. Okay, so here's your hallway to your other bedrooms. You just got some closets. You got a bedroom here, which I thought was almost perfect. The carpet even looks good, but you've got a little bit of ceiling damage right there. You got a Jack and Jill style bathroom. Look how dated it is. More of the tile. They have a ton of pink in this house too. Look at that. More wallpaper border. Oh, and wallpaper all over the wall. And your sink. And you do have a door going out back. Not sure what the purpose of that is with the slider right here. And here's your third bedroom. So that's one thing I do like. I do like having the bedrooms way over here. If you have kids, you never hear them. Let's see, another little closet. You've got another bedroom right here. It could be like a little mother-in-law suite. Look at this pink. Pink tiles, the small little tiles, and pink tub, pink toilet, pink sink, pink countertop. I mean, Lord almighty. Oh, fourth bedroom. Then you have your laundry room, and you actually have a stand-up shower here in the laundry room. Okay, so nowhere near the pool, but okay. Here's your laundry room. More wallpaper. Needs to be gutted. It's got those crappy tiles. Does have a little sink, but I mean this room, it needs to be all new. And here's your garage. I would hope the garage would be bigger in a house this size, but this is not all that big. It is a 2-car, but it's not gigantic by any means. Not a ton of space. There's your electric hot water heater. So you can see this door is all rotten and rusted. It's going to have to be replaced. More damage. All these ceilings have popcorn ceilings too. Not a one of them are flat. I think that's it. Yeah, it's over 3,300 square feet. On the market for 3 months and hasn't sold. I wonder why. So basically, what the bank does is once a property sits like this for this long and it's gone on 3 months, they're going to generally reach out and have another appraisal done, or they're going to reach out and they're going to ask an agent. They're going to look for another another REO foreclosure specialist in the area, and they're going to have them go out like they did me and evaluate the property. Take a unbiased look at it. Now, they don't promise the listing, so they don't say you go out there and give us this value or this report and we're going to give you the listing. No, but they put you in line, and it just it keeps goodwill and it makes them happy. They have somebody they can count on. I think these guys, this client knows what their problem is, but I think they just wanted to verify that we're way dated. This home just doesn't have, in my opinion, it just doesn't have a humongous appeal. I mean, could it be a really nice home? Yes. Is the location good? Yes. Not only that, you got great schools around here. I mean, you're really close to Navarre Beach. But I don't like all the trees. I don't like all the shade. The pool, something definitely have to be done to that, or you just have an issue. But just all this wasted space. Anyway, so now I have to give them an evaluation. So I got to figure out what I think the house is worth, what it will cost to fix up, and what the after repair value is. All right, well, that's basically it. Hope that was a little bit entertaining, maybe helpful, maybe you learned something. But basically, these lenders, after 3 to 4 months on most assets, if they haven't sold, especially in this market, they're going to be getting other values. They're going to be looking for other people to tell them out there what's wrong. And that's basically what they've done with me. They called me and asked me to come take a look at it and tell them why is it not selling and what needs to be done to get it sold. So I'm going to help this listing agent out big time, because I'm going to hammer this property, tell them it's way overpriced, because they have this price right now closer to a more fixed up market value, not a house that needs as much work as this one does. And this needs a ton of work. Problem is, it needs a ton of expensive work, because the flooring, the paint alone, the kitchens, the bathrooms, that's going to add up fast. Not to mention just trimming the trees in the pool. Like I said, this house needs a lot. So anyway, appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them. I'll be glad to answer any questions I can. Thanks. Have a great day.